Hey, this is Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am sharing a setup for for October in my personal rings. And this is a very old Webster's Pages personal ring planner. I got this actually off of Mercury, so the resale site. Other places you can get personal rings. I think actually Kane at Printpression is doing a mystery box sale of them. So that's one place. Filofax does personal rings. Who else? There are other people making personal rings. The one difference is just to make sure that you know that it's personal rings and not A6. So you can find these on Amazon too. Oh, Moterm does them too. Anyway, that's the cover. I'm sorry it's not available. There are other places. All right. So I actually have had this set up for a while. As part of the Cocoa Daisy team, we get our kits like 2 months in advance sometimes. And so this kit, I had already put everything in the planner, but had not actually like really fully set it up until like 2 minutes ago. So, pockets just have some little die cuts. This October card, I think, is from the planner kit. All of this is Cocoa Daisy Cozy Season, with a few exceptions of like enamel dots from my stash. Okay. So my monthly looks like this, and pretty plain for right now. I will add more as the month goes on, but I'm keeping it pretty minimal deco for right now because I like to be able to sort of have a clean monthly. I made a bucket list or bingo card for October. This is normally has like the months on it, and I've used it instead to have a few things that I want to try and do this month. And when I do them, I haven't decided how I'm going to cross it out. Because I do like the deco. I probably won't cross it out. I'll probably just like note it to myself that I did it. I found these little shopping lists in my stash, and so I added them. Here is my schedule section, and I made this dashboard with the planner kit paper, and I stamped on clear sticker paper, added it to a clear sticker, and then backed the clear sticker with white paper. It was sort of a whole thing, and I don't know if I would do it that way again, but I did. And then some paper scraps. This schedule stamp is from an older Cocoa Daisy stamp. I think it's from Spice Market from August of 2022, maybe. Inside, I created a pocket with just some packaging and then put a clear sticker on top. This holds my notepad of a couple, and I don't have the whole notepad in here. I have like 4 sheets to write notes on. On the back, I don't normally do this, but I decided to on the back of this divider add some deco to it, some things to organize and some things to remember. I actually might write these in pencil so that I can erase them and then use this again. Okay. How I have my planner set up currently is I have my color block pages as my schedule. On the flip side of the color block page, I have a brain dump, and then it goes right into my dailies. This paper is trimmed down Cocoa Daisy Weeks notebook paper. I don't use the whole insert in a month, and so whatever I'm not using, I typically add to my personal rings. And so yeah, it goes right into the daily section. How I have my daily set up is I have a must do and then a maybe, and then I can add other things here like notes or like what were my quick wins for the day, or just other little things on the bottom. I don't mind leaving this blank. Honestly, I don't mind if these are just pen inserts. I love that they're like already decorated, so I can give myself permission to just write what I need to write and move on. And so hourly section over here, to my to-dos over here, and literally it's like the same no matter what. And I like having a sort of reusable system for my daily pages. And I also like having a hourly and like a to-do, because the hourly helps me like make sure that my must-dos and my maybes, there's time for them in the day. I work from home when I'm not out tutoring, and so I like having this to sort of keep me accountable to what I wanted to get done, if that makes sense. And once again, like to this day, I had a bunch of Happy Mail that I wanted to keep track of that I received, and so and you also notice I tend not to have more. I try not to have more than 4 must-dos a day. A must-do is like, if I don't do this today, something negative will happen tomorrow, like the following day. So for example, like if I don't go to Publix on Thursday, we are out of essential things for Friday. Okay. And then I don't always plan on the weekends in this planner, and so Saturday and Sunday are usually sort of not there. Here's a start look at this week. I used this pen that I believe came in the August planner kit, to do my days of the week. And then I've started my brain dump. This is more specifically just work things. Normally I would put home up here, but I think I will have a lot of work things this week, and so I think all of it's going to be work, other than hurricane prep, which I'm in the midst of too. All right, so that's how my week and days look. And then let's move over to where my week on 2 pages lives. This is in the creative section, because I plan to use these inserts more as like a creative weekly spread. And so using all the stickers and all the stamps and all the things like this. And so, so I have it in the creative section to remind me that this is my creative endeavor. And I don't have anything else set up in them. They are what they are. The nice thing about doing it this way is that if there is, so this is sort of like creative memory keeping, tiny version. And then I could, if I wanted to, add photos or extra memories on the in-between pages. I really like this idea, and I've done it a couple times in the past, and I would like to try it again for October. Or hear me now, you could also do like a creative October list here, or like an October occasionally, those sorts of things. Oh, I wanted to back up and say, I got the idea for this. I cannot take credit for this, like the way I did this divider. I got this idea from my friend Michelle. I'll leave the link to the video that she made. She made this video a couple years ago, and it's such a good video on DIY dividers that I'm just going to link to that one because it's so good. Okay, moving on. And so that's, my weeklies are not done yet. If you are interested in seeing me do a plan with me in this style for the weeklies, leave a comment and I'll think about it. My last divider is, I have this on here because there's stamping on it, and so I don't want the stamping to like smear, but I'm going to take that off for now because the glare is so awful. All right, so this divider, the idea was one thing and then the execution was different. However, I don't hate it. It just didn't turn out exactly how I wanted. So let me bring it up a little closer. These I stamped onto this paper and one of the papers from the Simple Notebook. I love the idea of it, but the problem is that I feel like it all looks very busy now. Either that or it all looks like exactly this, like it's all like one wash of stuff. It's not terrible. That's why it's my notes section, because I don't look at my notes very much, but I want to remember this idea because I would like to do this again. I love the idea of using these stamps and stamping onto like patterns. Ooh, that would be super cool. Yeah. And so I'm gonna leave it in there, even though it's not my best work, but to remind me that I can do that with these stamp sets. I've done a couple other things with these stamps that I love that you can use like any color. Like I've stamped in this color with this stamp, and I just think it looks super fun, especially living in Miami. Like these, my planner is the only thing that is experiencing fall right now. So having a stamp that I could use with more like Miami colors is kind of fun. Okay. Oh yes, I was gonna put that back. And I know. Do it the right way, Rach. Okay. So that is my setup. Oh, right. And the back is just notes. And that's it. Page marker, page lifter, I should say. And that's my setup. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you are interested in seeing any sort of plan with me's with this setup, I would be interested in doing that. So leave a comment below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!